Всем привет, с вами Мафия, продолжаем играть вампира. Так, куда же без него пока. Посмотрим, а тут что-то долго думает. О, пошла. Попёрла загрузочка. Так, мы все еще здесь, на территории. Ну да, здесь еще. Так, здесь чувачева сидит, который, кстати, нам нужен. В прятки он играет с нами. Он где-то вот в этом месте, получается. Получается-то вот это вот товарищ-то он.
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. Don't you know this is a quarantine zone?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating the epidemic. You had better get to a safe place while you still can.
Oh, really? Well, go investigate somewhere else and leave me be.
I beg your pardon?
I said go. Leave me alone, sir.
Rodney, you're the man who killed that gang member, are you not? Is that why you are hiding in this godforsaken place?
Yes, I did. I did not even know his name.
Then why did you kill him?
That arsehole always mocked me for the color of my skin. Usually I let it go. But not that night. We fought. He died.
Понятно.
Whatever you've done, you can't spend the rest of your life hiding here.
I just wanted to teach him a lesson. Not kill him. I'm not responsible for a murder if I didn't want to commit it. It was an accident.
Believe me, Rodney, you won't survive here long. No matter what you did, you must go back to where you used to live.
I'll go back to the docks then. But if I die, remember that the blood of Rodney Grader will be on your hands.
Ага. Прощай. Все. Мы завершили это задание. Так, теперь нам надо сюда идти. Вернуться в убежище Шона. Здесь я смогу хоть как-то вылезти отсюда.
It's locked, all right.
Ну ладно, нет, так нет. И сюда нет. Хорошо. Это все здесь опять. Вали отсюда уже нахрен. Так. Сюда нет. Значит, получается, мне надо... А как вернуться? Она там что-то говорила. Ой, да ты ТРПРом. Тоси-босси. Быстрое перемещение. И где, бляха-муха, ваше быстрое перемещение? Так, стрела. Стрелочка. Сюда. Может, сюда надо? Мне лично они вообще пофигу. Я хочу свалить отсюда, с этой канализации к этому.
I cannot enter.
Ну, естественно. Что-то открылось. О! Супер. Так. Вот и все. Мы куда-то смылись. Не хочу я здесь сидеть. Так. Где я? Ну, судя по всему, я где-то здесь. Так, здесь довольно мило. Ну и где?
It's locked.
Ух ты, бляха-муха. Какое дерьмо здесь. Так. Чё было? Чё было? Ну все, вылезли мы. Во, точно, вылезли, вот он.
Welcome back, Dr. Reed. Would you like to take communion with me now?
Sean, are you eating raw flesh?
It is the sacred flesh of the mortal lamb. Our Lord's bountiful transmutation for the sustenance of his believers. Thank you, Lord. I am your most humble servant.
So, true to your word, you waited for my return.
I told you, Dr. Reed, I was a man to be trusted. Did you have words with the poor Harriet?
Huh.
You make no distinction between the living and the scars, do you?
We are God's children, Dr. Reed. One and all. And he's determined to save us.
What will be the result if you continue to assist both Skulls and the living?
For the last decade, that's what's been happening. And they found a better life. What's to change?
You're forgetting the epidemic. Things can go south very quickly. I've seen it.
Oh, these are terrible times. Only those pure of heart shall prevail.
You've turned Skull now. Don't you see the danger to anyone giving you their trust?
We are all sinners, awaiting salvation. This is a simple truth, ordained by the Lord Almighty. I am a seeker of his glorious light.
Понятно.
Does this place belong to you? How can you be so certain you can keep it open?
This warehouse was once property of the Dawson family, but has been bequeathed me through donation.
The Dawsons? The wealthiest family in London? Have they a clue as to what goes on here?
Not at all. The donation was made before the war. The building was run down. I never met Aloysius Dawson myself.
So you have the run of the place and no one's taken notice?
As long as we keep to ourselves, we interest no one. This is a haven, and I pray it remains so for eons to come.
Понятно. Доктор.
Harriet, Miss Jones, has been behaving in a most violent manner. She's going to need special attention.
That's precisely the reason I brought her here. To meet old Bridget. She's the guide Harriet requires.
Who is this old Bridget?
I don't know, Doctor. She rarely speaks of her past, but I know she has a long one. She's likely the oldest soul in the city.
Harriet is possessed by her hatred. You cannot let her roam free. She's dangerous.
She has joined her own kind, Doctor. Old Bridget is a saint to the younger Skulls, guiding them to salvation and peaceful existence.
I believe I've learned all I need to know. I'm certain you've killed no one, but one day I believe you'll cross the line.
Logic is a false prophet. Faith is the only path to salvation.
What do you mean?
We have been blessed with God's eternity. We are the instruments of his divine will. We shall feed the hungry forever and ever. Amen.
I haven't the luxury of being able to satisfy my hunger on staunch blood and lifeless flesh.
Give yourself over to God, Doctor. Expel your urges and kneel before the Lord in praise.
These urges. You know the hunger will never be satisfied.
I've come to embrace the everlasting craving. I have sworn to feed only upon the flesh of the dead. It is now my sacrament. Take, eat. This is my body. So saith the Lord.
Huh.
I believe you, Sean. In fact, I envy the peace you found and will remember it.
There is love and compassion in your heart. You only need to give it wings.
Thank you for your kind words, Sean. Continue your noble efforts. You are a good man in bad times.
Keep to the light, my friend. Like all my flock, you have a home here. Anytime you're in the neighborhood.
Понятно. Уровень гипноза. Что дальше? Че, куда дальше идти? С ними не пообщаться. Что я должен делать? Так, здесь я отсюда приперся. Че, куда? Ау. Люди. Я что-то неправильно сделал? Выполнил. Все выполнено. Так. Ну ладно. Святой ежик. До свидания. Так, а что это у нас? Святой ежик, бляха, называется. А вот, Красные реки. Глава 3. Ой. Так. Так. Где он? И где он? Труп делаешь, ёпти. Рядом, наверное. Так, новое задание у нас. Это оно? Оно. Красные реки. Ясненько. Вот он труп. Здрасте. Я посмотрю, что тут у нас. Смотреть.
I know this brooch. This is my mother's. A birthday gift from father.
Ага. Что еще?
29 Pretty Orchard Street. That's near Poplar's district. Why would this man carry off my mother's brooch? I must go there.
Ага. Окей. Что, пообщаемся?
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. May I have your attention for a minute?
Good evening, sir. My name is Giselle Paxton, but I don't have time for men like you.
Have we met before?
No, but I just need to look at your fancy clothes to know that you must be desperate to visit the docks at night.
That's quite judgmental of you.
Sir, I've led enough strikes when I had a job to identify you as an enemy of the working class.
Угу, понятно. Что там?
May I ask what you do for a living?
I'm killing myself scraping for a living. And you? Have you ever had to struggle in your entire life?
As I told you, I'm a doctor. You have to work a lot to earn that title.
Oh, a doctor. Born with money in a nice house, were we? Was Daddy a banker or a doctor himself?
Why such hatred? Are you judging me by my clothes and my job?
Course I am. Fuck, you're so blind. You don't even see your privilege. Lazy people like you disgust me.
Охренело. Старая вешалка.
What can you tell me about this vicinity?
Tell you what, just spend a few weeks here and then ask me that question again. If you're still alive, I mean.
Да я еще...
If you have something to say, say it. I'm getting tired of all this.
Oh, you want information instead? Well, here's some for you. Giselle Paxton does not like you at all, Doctor.
You don't know me, Miss Paxton, and yet you see me as an enemy.
Your manners, your clothes, your words tell me everything about you, sir. I know your kind, and you don't belong here.
You're right. I have never suffered from poverty. But that doesn't mean I don't fight it and its consequences.
I really doubt you ever had to fight for anything in your life, Dr. Reed.
Понятно. Ну и пошла ты, баню. Так, здесь все.
You speak of strikes and class enemy. Am I right to assume you're involved in trade union activism?
You bet I am. Well, I was. Nowadays, I'm just another worker blacklisted by the big companies.
Понятно.
You lost your job because of your beliefs.
Those bastards really hate a worker who refuses slave wages and unsafe conditions, especially when it's a woman.
Huh.
Isn't the whole point of trade unions to help workers in need? Why don't they support you?
A few nights back, I lost the money my companions had asked me to hide. With me and my sister being penniless, they thought I stole it.
What really happened?
I drank too much that night. Strange men saw me count the money in that bar. Some sort of militia in uniform. I'm sure they robbed me.
Понятно.
Did you see what just happened?
No, I didn't. And I don't care.
Really? Why is that?
Because this sexist pig is one of the 4 men who blacklisted me. Good riddance, if you ask me.
Понятно.
Well, I'll leave you for now.
Ясненько. С вами все понятно.
Glad to see you again, Mr. Reed.
Салют. Понятно. Понятно.
Did you see what happened?
No. I was coming back to the shelter from work when I heard an awful scream, and there was this man, dead, just in front of the building.
You saw nothing at all?
No, I told you, just that awful woman's scream.
A woman scream? Are you sure?
Of course. It was terrifying. I thought it was my sister, so I ran. But it was a man I've never seen round here before.
Ясно.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Goodbye, goodbye. Так, вот еще какой-то.
Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire hunter extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter? Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist, and they're close.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
Пипец. О районе
What
давай.
can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham? Poor boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
So, how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
How do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
Не буду никакой помощи, не хочу. Блин, ну ладно, давай.
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
Окей. Я сам вампир, блядь, сам. Да. Ну ладно.
Have you heard of the Guard of Priwen?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
Ясно.
Did you see what happened to him?
Actually, yes. He was thrown from the roof like a vulgar log.
Who could have done that?
Who? Well, a vampire, of course. Look, bite marks on the neck and lacerations here. There is definitely a vampire close by.
Why is it that you sound so afraid?
You didn't see it. He was dead before he hit the ground. The strength required to do such a thing, well, it beggars belief.
Понятно, да. Согласен.
Goodbye. And good hunting.
Ага, я сам вампир. Ладно. Что ж, надо бежать.
It's locked.
Да я хотел вот это. Надо бежать. Это вот сюда. Обыскать квартиру. Так, здесь я могу вылезти? Могу. Короче, надо пилить отсюда как можно быстрее. Это кто? Или что это? Так, охотники. Черт, опять я заблудился, блять, в этих дебрах. Ладно, придется мне наехать на них. Извините, парни, но мне надо уходить отсюда. Так. Сейчас опять, блядь, застряну здесь. Так. Надеюсь, здесь пролечу я. Вот козлы, блин. Так. Ага. Дальше. А дальше мы здесь. Где это? Это оно? Да.
29 Pretty Orchard Street. This is it. What's in there for me?
Не знаю. Давай
There's been a
смотреть.
fight here.
Так. Кровище. Ничего более нормального здесь не вижу. Кроме как кровище. Так. Ага. Короче, не идет сюда, на второй этаж. Плакат какой-то. Ага. Ну ладно. Так, в окошко. Это в окошко несется. Кто-то сиганул в окошко. Судя по всему.
This window was shattered with violent force. Someone's been pulled through it and dragged through the street. Who could have done that?
Фиг его знает. Самого интересно. Так. Запахи идут. Чуем запах. Окей. Так. Ты уверен, что надо сюда мне? Ну ладно, как скажешь. Так.
Where
Ага.
does this blood trail lead?
Хрен его знает. Идти по кровавым следу. Окей. Как скажете. Ага. А там вот кровавый след. Там вон я вижу кровавый след есть. Стопе, пацаны. Блять, я уже потерялся. Так вот он, кровавый след. Я вижу кровавый след. Так. Вот он.
So much blood. Whoever was killed got dried out.
Ага. Так, куда там дальше идти? Судя по всему, сюда. Вот кровавый след. Вот он идет, 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 идет. Пилит сюда. Ну, судя по всему, он сюда пришел. Кровавый след. Я вижу, что он здесь есть. Мне сюда или не сюда, я... Да, сюда. Вот башка чья-то с розой. Ёкай-на-бывай. А, это не башка, это
The marks on this
само тело.
woman's neck were made by the fangs of a vampire.
Понятно. Цветок.
This is the very flower my mother tossed on Mary's coffin. Someone is targeting my family.
Так, цветок забрали.
Her shoes and clothes are quite worn out.
Угу. Карманы.
Only a golden watch in her pockets.
Так. Здесь все. Я вижу тебя. Ты кто?
Right then. It's a sick game. But given no choice in the matter, I might as well win it.
Так. Получается, Мне пилить дальше надо. Последовать за таинственной сущностью. Хорошо. Уже интересно стало, кто это нарушает правила вампиризма. Не убивать невинных людей. Ага. А, вот тут-то было закрыто. Я помню это. Я постоянно все здесь ударялся. Потому что закрыто было. Ладно. Судя по всему, она может быть где угодно. Блин, подумал, что упаду сейчас. Так. Супер. Так, смотрим. Она где-то здесь рядышком. Вот она. Значит, все хорошо, я могу ее за ней охотиться, так сказать. Джонатан. Кто это? Где ты? Где ты, мать? Я тебя найду. Она летает. Вон она. Ни хрена себе.
I won't let you escape. You're very fast, but I'll catch you.
Она туда ушла. Я просто не успеваю за ней бегать, нахрен, это пиздец. Она убийственная какая. Бабенка. Да бабенка, по голосу бабенка. Что происходит? А случайно это не его сестра это воскресла? Хотя нам же тетка сказала, что только можно поднять вампира, превратить чисто, чтобы он выпил кровь вампирскую. Хотя хрен узнает, нас на кладбище ведут, понимаешь? Я вижу. Нас какая-то сущность ведет на кладбище. А что же это? Вдруг это оно и есть? Вот мне интересно знать просто. Так. Тут не труп. Не знаю, кто за тобой следит. Ну вот они, кровавые пятна. Я ищу их. Я их нашел. Она за собой их оставляет. Существо это. Так. Мы где-то рядом с ней. Помогите, говорит. Блять. Кто-нибудь. Так, мне теперь надо как-то попасть. Ты сюда?
Carnage. Is Father Whitaker's disciple among the bodies, I wonder?
Не знаю. Так. Ага.
This man's far too old to be Samuel.
Понятно. Вот что это.
No. By the look of his clothes, this man's a docker.
Понятно.
Samuel isn't here. I had better follow the blood trail.
Угу. Тут ничего нету. Что тут искать-то надо? Видимо, надо... Так, мы здесь все смонали.
It's locked.
Это типа дальше идти. Так, чтобы найти дорогу. Так. Почему-то я назад ухожу. Не серьезно. Я назад ухожу. Чуть не ушел. Так. Но, судя по всему, это где-то здесь. Но как туда мне попасть, я не могу. Таковы. Может, сюда? Иди ко мне. Так, я уже близко где-то. А где тот, кто орет? Где он? Интересно знать мне. Так, судя по всему, я близко уже. Иди ко мне, иди ко мне. Я иду к тебе, родная. Выходи. Я тебя уже нашел. Кто там где орет? Так, это где? Это где-то здесь. Рядом. Help me, what?
You! What have you done?
Я?
Larrabee, what happened?
Demon! Hell Scourge! Son of perdition!
Vicar! Jonathan's no demon. He's just a soul. Returned from the dead. Like your Christ, Vicar.
Это сестра, кажется, да, точно
Mary.
сестра.
Is it really you?
Oh, it's me, all right. Precious brother.
What is Mother doing here?
I'm gathering the family for a final reunion. All smiling, all dead. Thanks to the good Dr. Reed.
Mary,
Mother, say hello to your son.
Hello, Jonathan.
Mother,
What do we have here, Mother? The prodigal son has lost his tongue. Our Jonathan always had the first and last word at dinner. The entertainer, the star of our show.
I'm sorry. Let me explain.
Shut up. It's my turn to do the talking. I have this nasty hole in my chest, Johnny. It needs to breathe.
Of course. You can speak.
My prayers went so long without an answer. My husband, killed in France. My child, carried away by the flu. My brother promising to return in his letters, then disappearing in thin air. I went from hospital to hospital. Cemetery to cemetery. Grave to grave. I've lifted every stone in London, searching for an end to the nightmare. And there you were, in front of me, on a dark pier.
The hunger had taken me.
The joy to have finally found you. I longed for your arms, a final happy ending to so much tragedy, to tell me all would be well again, as you did when we were children. It was this filthy dock where you greeted your sister. I dug a tunnel from my grave with my fingers and teeth.
Mary, I thought I had murdered you. I tried to end myself. We've been through the same horror.
We are a disease, Jonathan. A sickness that corrupts all it touches. All we kiss, and all we kill. Look at me. Admire your ilk.
I'm so sorry.
Apologies will not suffice. I demand reparation. I want a miracle. Are you a miracle worker, Dr. Reed? No? I'll show you mine then. The family Reed, reunited and complete, living forever in a red sea of eternal love. Time to go, Mother. Say hello to my son for
Mary,
me.
wait. I have made friends with vital knowledge. Vampires. We are not alone, Mary. With time, we can learn to live almost as we lived before.
How long?
What?
How long will this masquerade continue? I've been watching you. All these nights in Whitechapel pretending you're still a doctor. You believe you're just fighting a disease. But it's you, the disease. Jonathan, you!
I'm a scientist. I'll find a solution. Let our mother go, please.
You're always the one to sway me to reason, Jonathan. But before, your motivations were always pure. Now you're tainted.
Let her go! She has no part to play in this.
Very well. Have you heard our good doctor? You can go home, Mother. Go home and rest in peace.
Yes, I'll go home and rest.
It's so easy to make them obey or forget. Puppets for our pleasure. I've seen you have your fun.
You are mad.
So that's what I am, Doctor. Mad. I was beginning to wonder. I've been hearing these voices in my head. One in particular, that of my dead brother. This is the reason I must kill you. Not for your betrayal. Not for our poisonous kiss. Not even for the lies you tell yourself. No. It's so that smooth and wicked voice will stop ringing in my ear.
Mary. No, don't!
Time to die, brother. And this time for good.
Не, ну то... Всем пока, с вами был Мафия.